Hey Aussie gamers and honorary Aussie gamers from around the world, welcome to episode 69. Today is Friday the 20th of March 2015 and you're listening to the Aussie Gamers Express podcast, the podcast that may contain smutty jokes for this episode number. I am your host, LewkOne, and joining me as usual is my good friend Thorncliff. How are you, mate?
I am very well.
That's good, and also joining us is our other great friend Red. How are you?
Good, mate. Battling this cold weather in Tassie, but yeah, pretty good.
You've been getting 4 degrees.
Oh, I reckon it's that now.
Oh,
And it's not even dark.
It's like 39 here today.
there's a difference between Tasmania and
cake all out. No.
All right, well, before we get started, here's this week's show in preview. First up, we'll have Game Talk. After that, we'll cover the news. In the news, we've got Nintendo Goes Mobile, next generation of Nintendo consoles, Bloodborne for Blood, Kojima to quit Konami, some DDoS attacks, a Carmageddon release date, the new face of EA Golf, Titanfall 2 news, news on Game of Thrones Episode 3, and Drive Club layoffs. After that, we'll go into a very special rapid-fire quiz. And we'll also have Nico joining us for that one as well as our extra player. After that, What's That Sound? Then we'll bring it home for another week. Okay, Game Talk. First up, Resident Evil Revelations 2, Episode 3 and 4. I don't think we covered Episode 3 last week because of the release date and the time of recording. But I'll sort of cover the Episode 3 briefly, seeing as though they're kind of blurring into each other now because I've played them all. It was really enjoyable. The story unfolded a little bit more, gave you a little bit more in depth as to what's happening with Moira and Claire as Barry sort of tries to chase it up and find out what's going on. But more so, I want to talk about Episode 4. Now, this is purely what I felt of when I played the game, but it was a little bit painful and drawn out. I streamed it, and Red, you were there with me playing it. Sean, were you there? I'm not sure if you...
Not for Episode 4, no.
No. Look, I was playing it, and I was surprised at how short the Claire/Moira section was. It took me about, I think at the timer at the end of it said 17 minutes. That's how long it took to complete that first part. Now, considering that the rest of Episode 1, 2, and 3, they took me at least an hour and a half minimum to finish them the first time through. And this one was 17 minutes. It was really action-packed, mind you. It was all, running. There was a timer. Running through like these little puzzles that you had to quickly do. It was on the edge of your seat, sort of fast-paced stuff, which was really cool. But it was over before anything really ramped up. But there's some big things that happen in the Claire and Moira section, which I don't want to spoil for anyone because it's still relatively new. Give you a chance to see it for yourselves. But then you go across to the Barry/Natalia section that I felt just dragged on. Like, there were sections in it where I thought, well, it's not really a hard puzzle, but it's awkward because of the camera angles. Like, there was a section, Red, if you might remember, the crane.
Oh,
That crane bit. I mean, it was a fairly simple puzzle where you had to move the crane left and right and all that sort of stuff, climb up on top of it, move it across. But it was just awkward to see the overall picture because you can't see the whole thing at once. Yeah. And it just felt like that probably took half an hour to get through a puzzle that really should only have taken 5 minutes. Whether I'm an idiot and couldn't work it out and that's my problem, or it was just a poorly designed puzzle, in my opinion anyway. And the level just seemed to be filled with just these long, drawn-out bits and pieces where it'll be go over here, pick up this, come back, kill more enemies that you've already killed because they've respawned, go back to another area because there's a key, this door's locked from the other side. They could have taken, obviously easier said than done, taken some of that fluff out and put it into the Claire and Moira section and made that a little bit spaced out, rather than the last bit just taking so long. It got to the point...
very top-heavy.
Yeah.
How long was that?
Which one?
The Barry and Natalia bit. How long did it take you to finish that in total?
2+ hours.
Really?
Yeah, look, I didn't finish it the first night because it got to the point where I was getting tired and frustrated and had enough. So I finished it off the next morning. Yeah, it felt like it went for longer than it actually did because it was just so dragged out, and there was only a couple of decent fights in there. It was, look, overall the experience of Resident Evil Revelations 2 was a good one, and I love it. I thought it's the best Resident Evil game I've ever played. But yeah, I just think that out of all 4 episodes, the 4th one was the weakest by far. Just another thing that really annoyed me, and I guess I'm kind of going into spoiler territory here, but there's an alternate ending. So you can get one of 2 endings in episode 4. But I looked up how, because I got the bad ending, and the bad ending makes this game, it ruins the ending. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. And not only does the bad ending, it's not fun for the player to get that ending, it also doesn't tie in with the extra episodes, because you get the extra episode 1 and extra episode 2.
Yep.
If you get the bad ending, they don't make sense. I don't want to go into too much detail because I don't want to spoil too much. But yeah,
Maybe they should just take it out then. Like, what's the point in having it there if it's
the bad ending?
Mm.
Yeah, I don't think the bad ending needs to be there. It's dumb. Like, when I played it, I thought, oh, are you kidding? Is that the end? That's it? Mm. That's what happened. And then I jumped on and watched a couple of YouTube videos, and I saw a different ending. And I thought, well, that's not what I saw. What happened there? Then I found out that the only way to trigger the good ending, you have to do something in episode 3.
Oh, that's pretty cool, but...
So, well, Eddie, it's cool, but the endings are shit. Like, the bad ending's shit. The good ending makes a lot of sense and gives you a little bit of closure. Still leaves a couple of things lingering maybe for a sequel. Without you guys having played it yet, it's hard to explain it. But people who have played it probably might understand what I'm talking about.
Alternate endings can go good, though. Like, Far Cry had the 3 different endings to it, and they were all pretty cool in pretty cool ways that I think I'd be chuffed with it at finishing either one of those ways. And if it doesn't really tie the things together and make sense at the end, then you kind of go, oh, well, what's the point in...
Well, it could also be described as the right ending and the wrong ending, essentially. Like, it's... I would say that the bad ending should normally result in game over, try again.
Yep.
Whereas with the Far Cry endings, they all had closure.
Yeah.
You guys might see, if you guys eventually get to the end of it, you might see what I'm talking about. You may agree.
So what other games had that kind of thing? Because you had, like, you said Far Cry and Heavy Rain had an alternate ending. What other ones?
The original Metal Gear Solid had an alternate ending.
Yeah.
Well, that was the one where you either finished the game with Meryl or you finished it with Otacon. And that was influenced very early in the story as well, similarly. Yeah, I can't think off the top of my head many other games like that, but I don't know, it wasn't the strongest. But in saying that, with the good ending, it's not too bad, but the actual gameplay parts of the 4th episode were, I think, the weakest of all of them.
Just going to add a little bit more onto your Resident Evil Revelations because it's going to get a whole lot awesomeness added to it at the end of the month. Have you heard of this?
No, what?
That the online co-op will be going live.
Oh, okay. Is that at the end of this month?
Yeah, for the raid mode. So as of March 31st, they're actually bringing it out online. My best guess at why it's happening like this is because the physical copies will be out by then.
Yeah.
And the game will be whole, and they can just patch the whole game as opposed to having to patch the multiplayer into every episode per se. Yeah. They just do one big patch that patches over the whole game.
Yeah, it's probably right. Do you know if they're going to do the online co-op for the campaign?
All I can see at the moment is that it's for the raid. For raid mode, so
I hope they bring it in for the campaign too, because I'd like to play the campaign with a co-op partner rather than just using split screen.
Yes, I could walk around and use the finger.
You can be the finger man.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be good for that. But yeah,
I'll be the finger man and the torch girl. Yeah, right.
But yeah, look, the Revelations will live on in that raid mode. Once they've got online co-op, that'll be a winner for me. I'll keep playing that. And I think to get the raid mode, you only need the first episode. You don't have to buy the season pass or all 4 episodes. You only need the first one. So.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I'll quickly go through the rest of my game talk. Gummy Drop has been my toilet game of choice. Still, Red, thank you very much for that one.
Yeah, boy.
Dying Light. Been playing a fair bit of Dying Light with you, Red, as well, trying to get the platinum. I have still got the elusive couple of trophies. I've got the...
Safe zones.
Yeah, the safe zones one. I have unlocked all the safe zones, so it's broken, that trophy. And one other trophy, which is the, is it 15, Red? 15,
yeah.
Save 15 men, survivors from Rice's men.
Yeah, Hominai, Himinai, Homini, whatever the fucking trophy's called.
Yeah, that's it. I've got 5 more to save, but that's so random. It's really hard. Like, you could run around for an hour and not get one. It's just a random pop-up thing. It's a pain in the ass. It's reminding me a lot of the songs in Watch Dogs. Trying to get that last song in Watch Dogs because it was just random where you found it. It was a pain in the ass. So, anyway, I've got 2 trophies to go and one's broken, so I don't know how I'm going to get there. And Twitch went down the other week as well. The last couple of days when we were trying to stream Resident Evil. That was a pain in the ass. Lastly, not that I can tell you anything about it, but I've been playing Ninjago, Shadow of Ronin, which comes out next week. So I'll have a review and some gameplay footage up next Wednesday, I believe is the 25th, same day that Bloodborne comes out. It'll be complete polar opposites, a nice children's game versus an adult game. I wanted to have a quick debate with you, Red, and Sean. I'll get your input first, Sean. Ninjago. How do you pronounce it?
Ninjago.
Ninjago.
Yeah.
Now that's what I pronounced it as, and Red, you corrected me and you said it's what?
Ninjago.
Ninjago.
Yeah.
Now, it's been doing my head in, so I've been Googling how to pronounce it. And I found the Ninjago theme song. Now have a listen. I've got a little excerpt here. I want you to have a listen to this.
Well, he's saying ninja and then go.
And go! Ninja, go!
Ninja go.
I'm saying Ninja go, man.
Yeah.
If you were to say it phonically, like as in Japanese, it's Ninjago.
Well, yeah, but
the song's in English.
But the song, yeah, that's right. But is it Japanese? I mean, ninja is.
Yeah.
But then Ninja go.
What's a ninja go?
I don't know.
Still Ninja Stop.
I'm doing. It's the sequel to Ninja Stop. I'm doing a lot of research for the review because I don't know anything about Ninjago. I've heard of it. I've seen it before. Like, I've seen the games. I've seen the toys and the cartoons, but I've never watched any of it, and I've never actually played any of the previous games. So I'm busting my ass getting all the information. I've even got myself some of the cartoons to watch to try and get an idea on what it's all about. First thing was try and work out how to say the bloody thing. But yeah, I'm going with Ninjago.
Yeah, I think it's Ninjago.
I'm standing my ground on Ninjago.
Right. Sean, I might get. Can you email Warner Brothers and see if they'll give you a phonetic spelling for the game for the name?
Yes, I will. How do you? I'll just ring them up and go, you know that game you sent? And they'll go, yeah. Well, what was that called again? And then they'll say it, and I'm like, yeah. All right.
Cheers, bye.
Yeah. And if we're right, I'll tell you. But if we're wrong, we just won't.
We'll just forget about it.
No answer.
Yeah.
That's it. All right. Well, we'll look out for the Lego Ninjago Shadow of Ronin review next week and gameplay videos. All right, Red, do you want to tell us about your week, your game talk?
Oh, I've had a big one, man.
Not about your toilet and your bowel movements this morning, man. Your games.
Oh shit! Well, that shortens the list a lot. DMC, Devil May Cry. I completed that on Nephilim difficulty. and 100%. I collected everything, done everything, upgraded everything. Just kick ass now with Dante. Then, because obviously finishing in that, you got Virgil's Bloody Palace. Yeah, fuck that.
Hard, is it?
Yeah, well, you get time for every kill. Like, you probably start off with, I think, 30 seconds or something, and it counts down. Every kill you get a few extra seconds, and once you get your style marker up, or up to S, you get style time as well, so you get anywhere up to 5 or 6 seconds per kill. So that's okay. That's absolutely manageable, don't get me wrong. But then you get to wave 20, and it's like, oh yeah, cool. Boss, the bloody succubus. Oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Not beating that. I don't have time to dick around, you know. It's like all on assault, and then she just goes, rah, and fucks you right up. So that was good. Then I played Virgil's Downfall, being the additional content, the DLC, if you will. That was, the story was told in a very different manner. It was told sort of like a animated dark comic, and big use of black on white, and the odd spattering of blue, and everything like that. And it was visually pleasing, the story alone. I think it was only 6 levels, 5 maybe, plus a boss battle. So it was very short. I knocked it over in one hit. I thought, oh yeah, I'm going to get a couple of nights out of this. No. Very different style of fighting with Virgil. He's a little bitch. You know, if he was having a 69, he'd be on top. But yeah, no, as a complete package, absolutely brilliant. So obviously, I'll probably put 40 hours into it since release, probably 45.
I've heard how fond you are of a nice package.
Oh man, it's time to put your money where your mouth is next month, isn't it?
Oh yeah, because I'll be in Tasmania.
As long as you're not his brother.
As long as it's my money where my mouth is.
Yeah, isn't it? We're not brothers, so we won't be kissing on the lips.
Yeah.
Just be a dirty one-nighter. Yeah, so then I turned around real quickly and tried the first level on Son of Sparta, which is the difficulty that's unlocked next, and I put on the hardcore mode in the pursuit of a trophy. Yeah, fuck that too.
Yeah, no way. There's like 1,000 difficulty settings on that game.
Oh, and I've only done 2.
Like I finished it on... What did I finish it on?
Demon Hunter.
Demon Hunter. So I finished it on Demon Hunter, and that's enough for me.
Yeah, but you shot yourself in the foot. You didn't upgrade your max life until like level 7.
I know. I reckon I should get automatic Nephilim difficulty for that. I didn't use any bloody health potions or anything until like the last few levels.
Yeah. Cool thing is, you do take Dante into your next playthrough with everything already unlocked that you've already purchased and whatnot. So that's pretty cool too. But you fucking need it.
Yeah.
Do they do that in The Last of Us, Luke? If you upgrade all the Joel stuff and then you go to the next level, the next level of difficulty.
Oh, no.
So it all starts back with your upgrades at the beginning again.
Yeah, that's right. Unless you do New Game Plus, but that's still the same difficulty, just slightly harder.
Uh-huh.
What level did you finish it on, Sean?
I haven't finished it yet.
Oh.
I'm getting there.
Jeez.
I don't have as much free time as some people.
I make my free time.
Yeah?
Because I'm passionate. And I have heaps of free time.
Yeah.
You need to eat more donuts, man. It makes it harder to get up out of the chair.
That's it, and then you just stay.
So moving on quickly, I'll run through a couple trials as per usual. I suck, but I'm getting better. I've learned how to bunny hop, which is a big thing for me. Well, big thing for the game. You really require it, obviously.
Yeah.
Don Bradman cricket, same old shenanigans. They're still bowling the ball, and I'm still trying to hit it. Call of Duty, I've moved now 2 levels away from Master Prestige.
Is that what's at the top? Can't prestige anymore after that, is that what you mean?
It was 2 weeks ago. Now they've got that Ultra Master Prestige.
Grandmaster.
Grandmaster. Fucking wizard. GTA. Oh, I've fallen back in love with one of my most favourite games of all time, GTA Online. We set up a heist the other day just to get a feel for it and see what it was like. That was pretty cool.
Until I fell asleep.
Oh, well, you were pretty
in a doorway.
There were no doorways, no, so lucky.
I was driving and there was an extended drive for about 3.7 game miles, and I'm like, I've got to get there really quick because this car's past, because you have to drive Leicester's. Luke will fall the fucking asleep.
I was crook. I wasn't feeling very well.
Very good. Yeah.
After that, I then passed out for 3.5 hours.
Yeah, definitely.
At what time? It was in the afternoon. It was only about 2 o'clock, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Zombie Army Trilogy, I threw down a few more hours through that. That's a bit of fun still collecting the bottles of gold. Had to go to the last level, beat the last level. Well, what a boss fight. And it gives you no direction on how to do it. Lucky I had Ev with me. He's like, oh yeah, man, I was watching on YouTube. Just do this, you do this, you do this, you do this. And I'm like, okay, let's do that.
Does Ev listen to the show?
I think he started. He's getting a little bit more vocal.
Let's test him. Hey, Evan Jax, how are you going, buddy? Say hello when I see you next time, and let me know that you listen to this.
Evan Jax number bum. Rain. And yes, I got a platinum in Dying Light.
Woo! You managed to get through all the glitch trophies, and you are the bomb.
Yeah, finally I got a platinum to come on the show and talk about, so that was pretty cool. I was well chuffed because I really set out hard when I first started, when we all first started.
2 trophies left before I even got the game.
Yep.
It was like 2 days into it, you go, yeah, I'm going to get the platinum, 2 trophies left, and then glitch.
Are you saying that it would have been any different if you had got the game at the same time?
No.
No, I don't think so.
But
no, I've got 2.
Yeah, 2 to go, and they are problem trophies. We've researched it everywhere, the forums, Techland forums, PlayStationTrophies.org forums. It's a bit fucked, you know.
We'd started again from scratch today, Red and I, and put like 3 hours into it, redoing it, starting from the beginning. Let's try it again. We got the last one again. No trophy.
No trophy.
So annoying. Still fun to play though.
Fucking sped run the bloody first 50% of the game.
We got halfway through the game in like 2.5, 3 hours. Smashed it. Skipping all the cutscenes and just flying through it.
Yeah, we just knew where to go. We were pretty close. Not
to mention I glitched out the or bugged out the zebra machete, where I had the machete. There's a gameplay. There's a video of this glitch up on the Facebook page and the YouTube channel, where I was carrying this zebra machete, which is a pretty cool machete. It does 1250 damage, and yeah, which is pretty good, pretty strong. But when I would throw my grappling hook, for some reason, at the same time, he would throw the machete, but he would throw a duplicate of it, so not the actual machete I was holding. And sometimes, not always, I could just go and pick up that one that I just threw, and that'd be an extra one in my inventory. It was weird. Yeah, I filled up my
joints.
Yeah, and then I had this weird one spinning off me. Red, you got the video to that, don't you?
Yeah, I'll Dropbox that tonight.
Yeah, I'll get you to do that, and I'll chuck it up.
There was three of them spinning around you and shit like that, and then I just yoinked them. I grabbed them all off you.
Yeah, you could just grab them off me, and I'm like, yeah, take them, dude, because they're not coming out of my inventory. Like they're just duplicates. Just grab them. So my bag is just full of these zebra machetes that are tank. I just chucked out all my other shit that I'd been collecting. I'm like, yeah, get rid of this, and just picked up all of these things. So now I've just got heaps of those that'll last me a long time. It's really cool. That's a mad bug. I hope they don't fix that one. Fix the trophies, leave that one alone.
Yeah, but you'd think the trophies would be fixed after, what, 2 or 3 patches?
Yeah, still broken.
Yeah, so that's my week. Big week, a lot of games. At least I finished a couple of things and ticked a couple of boxes, so I'm pretty happy with that.
Awesome. All right, Sean.
All right.
And we're done. Let's go into
That's been it. Vita, I've started to get frustrated with Resogun. It was just like when I was playing it on PS4, I'm getting to the harder level and it's just not working for me. Hotline Miami, I re-downloaded that onto the Vita as well to play.
Oh, yeah, because that's going to calm you down.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Like a Rogue Legacy all over again. Go in, die. Go in, die.
Yeah.
Go in, kill somebody, walk around the corner, die, start again. Yeah.
No, I really want to get Hotline Miami 2, but I can't finish the first one. Why would I get the second one?
Yeah. It's frustrating as all shit.
Yeah. It's a really good game, though, isn't it?
Yeah, for what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's brilliant. It's just the music and the atmosphere is so creepy.
Yeah, I like the how it's just like a throwback to the old GTA, like the original GTA.
Yeah,
it feels very much like that to me. It even looks more dated than the original GTA.
If that was possible.
But yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. On PS4, I have done 1 or 2 levels on Devil May Cry. Most of my time this week has been spent on Minecraft because they must have fixed something in the store, because when it was originally came out, I tried to upgrade it from PS3 to PS4. Something wasn't working. It wouldn't allow me to do it. Then whole heap of shit happened. Anyway, I went in there the other day, clicked on Minecraft, $5.95 to upgrade. Thank you. I took that and have been playing a lot of it, which is kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, it's a good game. Minecraft
cool.
is good.
Yeah, and it's just how much time I've spent on it when I should have been playing other things. It's just... Yeah, but I'm enjoying it. I like it. The whole survival thing of it and doing the mining, trying to find all the different gems and stuff to make the stuff. You get about 40% of the trophies for it in the first probably 35-40 seconds. Make an axe, open your inventory is a trophy. Next, I put on Resident Evil Revelations 2, Episode 2. Did not even get past the first section. It frustrated the shit out of me. I was looking for something. I was really tired, couldn't find it, cracked the shit, turned it off.
Aren't you playing that on easy?
I don't know what level I'm playing it on.
Yes, you do. Don't lie. What part did you get stuck on?
Finding the fuel and the battery for the helicopter.
Oh, that part?
Yeah, right at the start. So I was just...
Yeah, that's right at the beginning.
Something that I was looking in the wrong area completely, probably.
You got to get old mate with the big drill.
Yeah.
Did you get him to drill through the wall?
Yeah. There was 2 different places that he drilled through.
And you still couldn't find it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Fuck,
it's probably bugged.
I was talking to my mate Blind Freddy, who played it last week, and he found them.
Yeah, probably. Last night I played Game of Thrones Episode 2, The Lost Lords. So I played that with my wife, because I've been holding out for a time that we could both sit down together and play, and I really enjoyed it. I think that the story's coming along quite nicely, and with the announcement this week that they've come across that Episode 3 will be out soon. Still no date yet, but yeah, we'll talk about that a bit further.
I can't even remember what happened. I played it that long ago. What happens in that one?
The uncle goes and finds Ashar, which is the older brother. The squire is at the wall, and you meet Jon Snow and join the Night's Watch. That's
right. You get into that fight and shit, and the stolen
knife
and yeah.
And then the sister in King's Landing get to make a choice there towards the end of that, and it kind of wraps up with the funeral of the father and the other one from Episode 1. So I'm trying to keep it vague in case people haven't played it yet. So,
you know what I'd really like? Episode 2 of that bloody Borderlands one.
It came out today.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, today.
How do they not announce these things? I haven't heard anything about it. And
It's probably because you haven't turned your Xbox One on in a month.
Yeah, but it's on PlayStation 2. I'm talking about news-wise. We look at news every week for the podcast and for the page. I've never stumbled across anything to do with Episode 2 coming out.
Yeah, I think I saw it on... it was attached to the Episode 3 of Game of Thrones, so... I might as well go into that now because we're talking about it. Just quickly is that the Episode 3 has been announced, so that's going to be called The Sword in the Darkness, and there's a dragon on the picture.
Instantly cool.
The Sword in the Darkness. It sounds like a story about when Red was a young boy.
Actually, I think that it's going to be a lot of time at the wall because the Sword in the Darkness is part of the Night Watch oath that they take. Yeah, so I am the Sword in the Darkness. I am the Watcher on the walls.
You know nothing, Sean.
Yes. So yeah, but still, they said it's going to be soon, but they still haven't given a date for that, which kind of sucks because it's now not going to all be out before the start of the next Game of Thrones, which they kind of promised, didn't they?
Yeah, it was never going to happen.
That's a fortnight away, isn't it?
They take too long.
They need to finish them like Revelations, and then
you know what?
Boom, or fortnightly. Boom,
you know
boom.
what? No, that's it. I'm not buying the rest of the Borderlands thing. It takes too long. It takes too long for the next episode to come out. I forget what's happened. I'm not playing it. I'll get it when the full game comes out.
Oh, yeah. Dummy spin. I like it.
And I'm going to buy it on PlayStation.
Nah.
Not letting that platinum trophy go begging.
Yeah.
I only paid $3 for the first episode, so whatever. All right, what else?
I finished the first episode of that. Kind of got bored. That's it. The last thing, though, PlayStation Store gave me the shits. So I had like $2. I had exactly $2.60 left in my wallet account, and I saw on there real boxing, and I remember you saying, Luke, that you got it on the Vita, and it was pretty cool. $2.61. They wanted me to take $10 and add it to the wallet of my PlayStation account for 1 cent. So it was $2.61. I was missing 1 cent, and they wanted to take $10 to the account for it.
Might I say, and I've said this before, Sean, you are the biggest tight ass that I have ever met.
Why don't they just round it down?
You are... yeah, well, look, both for and against here. Why the fuck is it $2.61 to start off with? Why wouldn't it be just $2.60? But just put the fucking $10 on it. You're going to use it.
Yeah, I will, but it's just kind of shit. I had to put $10 on to get 1 cent. Like,
oh dear, bloody blood from a stone.
Yeah.
So what I took from all that, Sean, is you played a game that plays itself, and you got beaten by indie titles.
Yes.
Happy 69th episode.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's just how it come out.
That's exactly right, man. That is exactly right. My fucked week of gaming.
Yeah, you haven't been well either, so we're all a bit of the wars at the moment.
But yeah. I didn't want to play anything that was going to get me too stressed out and shitty, actually, to tell you the truth.
So you picked Resogun and fucking Hotline Miami. That worked well.
I think that's what Minecraft there came into it.
Yeah, Minecraft.
Mind you, Minecraft pissed me off trying to do that stupid trophy.
With the pig.
Fucking battery.
The pig.
Yeah.
Yeah, that drove me insane. Stupid games. All right, let's go. Let's move into news. I think we're finished, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right, first news item is Nintendo goes mobile. So this week we heard that Nintendo has announced that it will go mobile. So Iwata, the president of Nintendo, has announced that he's going to launch some mobile games this year. Don't know when, but just stated that several titles will be launched hopefully by the end of this year. What, if anything, what games would you like on your mobile phone?
Metroid.
Metroid? The whole platformer?
Yeah.
With shitty touchscreen control?
Yeah.
A bit like Flappy Bird. Tap the screen to shoot.
Yeah.
Tap one side to jump, and he just runs along the screen.
Now, it won't happen, but I'd be really, really happy for some sort of Pokemon spin-off game on my phone.
That's what I was thinking. Like, if something was going to get me to play a Pokemon game, it'd be on the iPad, I think.
Even if it was something that was like a companion for your other games that you could maybe do some stuff. Maybe if you could train them on your phone, which would then convert over across to your proper game or something like that. I don't know about a full-blown game.
You can get the Pokemon card game on there already, on the iPad.
Yeah, but mind you, a full Pokemon game would work on a mobile device because you don't really need split-second, reflexes, so the touchscreen won't hurt it. I think it'll actually be all right.
I got Pokemon Yellow on my phone.
Well, yeah, but you've got a Galaxy, an Android, so it's just an emulator, yeah?
Yes, yeah.
This will be actually licensed by Nintendo. So, look, it's a bit strange. I don't think there was a real calling for Nintendo on mobile devices, but it'd be interesting to see what they bring across if they make them properly. If they just port them over, emulation style, I think they'll be shit.
Yeah.
But if they do a proper dedicated mobile game, they might not be too bad. So that's something to look forward to at the end of the year. Don't know what games and don't know when.
Temple
and
Kong
don't make them shit, like really shitty price-wise either.
Yeah, well,
I'd rather have a full game with no microtransactions and pay maybe $5-6 for it.
Yeah.
Yep.
No ads, no microtransactions. The game, there it is.
Well, I give Nintendo a bit more credit than that. I'd like to think that they wouldn't have ads in theirs, and they probably will be a little bit more expensive than like your typical $1.15 I think we normally pay.
Yeah.
It's probably, like you said, going to be, I reckon it'll probably be up around the $10 mark. But it depends on what it is and whether you're happy to play them, but I'll be happy to give them a go. Look, I've got some, I'm doubling up on Nintendo news. Sorry, you got more? You want to ask?
I was just going to say, this starts coming into the realms of the argument that we've had numerous times of Nintendo selling off their IPs to other companies. Now, the second that they start bringing this stuff out on like iOS and Android devices, is it going to open up the floodgates where other people start going, you know what, I want your game on mine?
Well, I know you do keep bringing up. This is one step closer towards that, but I don't want them to. I don't want Nintendo to do differently. I just want them to actually do stuff. That's the problem with the Wii U. They're not making games for it. They're taking too long to put things out. I don't want The Legend of Zelda to look like realistic and all the best of everything. I want it to look like The Legend of Zelda. Same with Mario. I don't want that to look realistic and super fancy on next gen. I just want that to look like what they're doing at the moment, but I want them to do more with it. I think putting a Super Mario game on a PlayStation will just be shit.
Yeah. At what point though does Mario become stale?
Never.
At what point does Mario Kart and Smash Brothers and stuff? At what point do you say that this needs to do something more than just putting a bit of makeup on the old game?
Never.
Yeah, you can say that as a personal opinion.
Well, no.
Yeah.
Well, that's getting old, but they're never not going to sell.
No, well, Sean, you can't beg to differ. Look, you've never been into Nintendo, so your opinion is way off on the other direction. So you can beg to differ all you like, but the fact of the matter is,
just because I don't have the
Sean,
Wii U.
You'll have your chance.
Yeah.
You'll have your chance. You can't go and say that it's not working when you've got the massive backing behind Nintendo who want these games. Mario Kart 8 was one of the biggest selling games that the console had ever seen. It rivaled some of the big games of the big consoles. But just because your interests are elsewhere, it doesn't mean that Nintendo need to change to suit you. You may be, and I don't have any fact to back this up because I'm not a psychologist, but you may be the minority.
Yeah.
I think it would be an interesting thing to throw your opinion in with a bunch of gamers and see what they say, you know.
Okay, then I'll throw it out there then. Did Sega do the right thing in closing down their console market and selling off theirs?
Well, I would say no, because they're nowhere. Their games are terrible. Who's developing the Sonic games now? They're garbage.
But if they still had it as Sega and the backing behind it...
Well, mate, that's... Who knows? Because we only know one side of the story there, because we only know what happened. But I think the Wii U is a fantastic console. It pumps out really good graphics for Nintendo games.
Yeah, making a console for what you need.
And it does it fantastic. It's just the lack of... I don't know what the go is over at Nintendo. It just seems like a lack of interest, a lack of gusto. I don't know what it is. It's confusing.
And it just seems as well that a lot of publishers don't even want to publish on Wii or Nintendo anymore because of they've got their own IPs and all that kind of stuff, and it just seems like Nintendo has their consoles just for Nintendo games now. Like, it's...
Yeah, well, I see your point. Like, that does hurt the developers, because if they're going to pump out something for the Wii U, the chances are they're not going to be able to make it for the others because it won't work. Like,
and the sheer return.
Yeah. But you've got a point, but I don't like it.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, it's a very outside looking in point of view. Look, I've got the same one, but I also appreciate, Luke, your point of view. There's always going to be a market for Mario, Yoshi, Bowser, Toad, Donkey Kong, Metroid.
Yeah, but is it enough to keep a company afloat?
Probably not.
If they're bringing them out as frequently as they are right now, so...
Well, it has so far.
Yeah, but barely.
Yeah.
I read a thing a while ago saying that Nintendo actually has enough money to run at a loss for the next 50 years.
Yeah.
I don't want to see the Super Mario franchise and the Nintendo games. I don't want to see them tainted. I don't want to see Master Chief characters in a Super Mario Kart. I don't want to see all this cross... and that's all it's going to be. It's going to turn into a massive marketing campaign where they're going to try and make money off it all. Whereas I like with Nintendo, they're steadfast. They're like, okay, we're doing our thing, and I'm keeping my product the way it is. And that's what I want. It's probably old-fashioned. It's because it's what I'm used to. It's what I grew up with. But I don't want it to change. That's just me and my Nintendo.
It's tradition, yeah.
Well, Nintendo is a very traditional company, and I think that's probably why they haven't gone that way today. But just the thought of a Nintendo game being on a PlayStation or an Xbox, it doesn't feel right to me.
No.
It doesn't have to change, though. Like, they could bring it out looking exactly like it did, just upscaled a little.
Yeah, I just don't know that it'd be right. But anyway, on that, Nintendo have announced a next-gen console. So they've casually mentioned they're currently developing a dedicated game platform with a brand new concept under the development of the codename NX. So there won't be any more information than that until 2016, but there is another console. Look, I think this will probably piss a lot of people off, including myself.
Who's just got a Wii U with nothing.
Yeah, I want them to adapt and use the Wii U. Make the Wii U better. You can't think of what, but maybe some games.
Well, that's the thing. Like the Wii, when that originally came out, that was flooded with games. You could get a game that you could do just about anything in, and it was, the Call of Duty came out on it, and Assassin's Creed came out on it, and it was, everything was focused on the Wii and that, and then the Wii U comes out, and everybody's just going, yeah, I'll see you later. You're too hard to develop for, 2 screens, doing this, doing that. It's just. Nah, I just think it's too hard to develop for, and people just go, well, why am I going to do this and backscale it even more from what it is, because they're already developing for 4 consoles in the last gen and current gen, and then developing for a fifth one on the Wii U just seems like it's in the too hard basket.
Yeah. Oh, well, let's move on from Nintendo. We've been dwelling on this for a while, and my heart will probably give out shortly. So, Sean, give us your next news item.
Rory McIlroy PGA Tour is coming in June. So I'm pretty excited about this.
Is he Spanish, is he?
Yeah, something like that.
Ecuadorian.
Yeah.
That was a good accent, dude.
Yeah.
So what's this? EA, what is it?
PGA Tour. It's the new golf game.
When's that coming out?
June.
Oh, this year?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So it's actually it's been announced now, and oh, geez, it looks really sweet. And we've been talking about it for a while. That we really want to. Well, Red and I have that. It's going to be awesome to be able to have a next gen or current gen golf game to play, because we've kind of been starved since.
Hey, Sean.
Yes.
You should get it.
I am going to get it.
Because then, when you've played it, we can't ask you whether you finished it or not.
Because you can never finish it.
That's perfect for you.
Yes.
You know what? I haven't played a decent golf game since. It might have been 1996. Same year as I played the cricket game. I remember I had to install it on my PC using 16 floppy disks. Oh, and the animation of the swing was so good because it was like a real person. It was like a video. The swing.
Like Microsoft Golf.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah, that was real as. That was as real as it fucking got, and then you got flooded with shit like Everybody's Golf, 1, 2, 3, 4, 12, fucking all them. And then Tiger Woods come along and shagged a bunch of chicks and crashed a fucking car and done us out of a game for a couple of fucking years. So, and what was the one I played? Outlaw Golf was the really fun game I played. If you can ever get an emulated version of that or an old browser version of that, is really cool, because when you're what was it, you like your focus level was down, you just turn around and beat the living shit out of your caddy in a mini game to get concentration and everything back. Oh fuck yeah, it was funny as. Yeah, because I also bought out the Outlaw Beach Volleyball. That was cool too. Just beat the fuck out of your teammates for a bit of focus.
Awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, look,
well, that's what I got was PGA Tour 12. I'm just looking at it now. I actually got a collector's edition with them, like President's Cup and.
Fuck! I picked that up for $13 off the PlayStation store.
Yeah, look,
yeah, so
I'm quite partial to a golf game. If you guys are in, I'm in.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. And as we said yesterday, I really hope you can have a multiplayer match, but I could just go down and say I get up every morning, take the kids to school, scratch me nuts and have a game. I could throw down my 18 holes and Sean could go to work and do his job and come home, scratch his nuts and then play it. And in real time, we have our first shot, second shot, third shot, fourth shot, whatever, and then go on to the next hole sort of thing. So it's still interactive, but it'd really
so
open
it kind
up.
of like does like a cloud save of your game.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Pretty
that.
cool.
Like that.
So is that going to be a
stick
feature,
game.
you know, or?
Oh well, it was kind of was in 13. When you played online, it was you never actually waited for everyone. You never waited in turn. You'd take your shot, and then say your designated colour was blue. That's what the tail of your ball would be, and then you'd have a red one go, and a yellow one go, and an orange one go, and that's how you played 4-player online with I think it was 13. So you're all playing at the same time. But you didn't have to sit there and wait and watch them have their practice swing and throw the fucking grass up in the air and check the green line, everything like that. You just played on and played through at your own speed. So I'm just hoping they introduce a mechanic like that where you can save your game. And let's face it, it's all just grid work. So they're going to be able to say where your ball went, whether there's any animation of ball flight or anything like that. And all you got to do is have a preset game with random wind, random weather, random green, random rough size and stipulated tee position, and I can't see why you can't. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah, man, absolutely. It probably will work like that. I'd imagine that's the best way to do it.
I fucking hope so, because that'd also engage, well, especially people like Sean. You don't have heaps of time, but you're really fucking keen for this. and I'm really keen to have a game with you. Every time you go, I want to have a game of Diablo, it's like, oh, fuck yeah, I'll just turn off whatever I'm doing and come have a game with you, because the simple fact we're getting a chance to have a game together. I think it'll open it up a whole lot more. And
it'll be a hell of a lot of competitiveness in behind it as well.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Especially the golf games always get so competitive. I remember we used to go around to my mate's house and we'd sit there on the original Xbox, and had this golf game called Lynx LS, and it was awesome. It looked beautiful, and we used to sit there having beers, and we'd be passing the controller from one person to the other as we played like the 4-player game and that. Awesome. So yeah, it'll be out in June, and they're saying that it's got the Frostbite engine, so it's going to look schmick.
It's going to be a lens flare extravaganza.
Yes.
Lovely. All right.
So just quickly on it as well, is it doesn't have a date in the name either, because it's just called Rory McIlroy PGA Tour, which kind of makes me think as well it's not going to be a yearly release anymore.
Nah, they'll have 12 months worth of DLC and courses and shit, I reckon, in all honesty.
Yeah, that'd be cool. And the other little thing I'd like to see is as well that every year they bring it out, instead of having it Rory McIlroy every year. It's whoever's the number one at the time they're going to release it. They put them on the front cover of it.
Yeah.
I think that'll be cool. Yeah, anyway, next one.
Well, we had Battlefield Hardline launched this week. And as soon as it was released on Xbox One, they got hit with a distributed denial of service.
DDoS?
Causing it not to run at 4 frames a second. It actually ran at 1. The main menu. And I must only on Microsoft. PlayStation were alright. So, not being a smart ass and taking the piss, I don't know.
Yes, you are.
And with this comment, I don't know whether they tried to attack Sony and Sony have got measures in place, or if they just focused on Microsoft, but hopefully they can work it out, because it goes into a lot of detail here how they want to try and not have this happen again, and they've got measures in place to try and counteract it and everything like that. I just really hope they're starting to fight back against these dickheads. You know, I really...
Lizard Squad again.
Well, they haven't piped up and taken anybody notoriety out of it, so probably not.
Yeah.
But there you go.
Cool. All right, back to me then, I guess. Next piece of news is Kojima is leaving Konami. So, for those that don't know, Hideo Kojima is head of Kojima Productions, which is the creator of the Metal Gear series. So, Hideo Kojima. Now, there's been apparently some disagreements between Kojima and Konami, which have kind of led to a bit of a shit fight, basically, within the ranks. So Kojima and a lot of his senior staff have been given restricted access now to corporate internet, emails and phone and all that sort of stuff. So they're only going to be able to do limited press functions and things like that for Metal Gear Solid 5. Now, we've been reassured that the game's still coming out. There's not going to be any issues, no delays and things like that. But there's going to be some big changes once the game does surface and it's all completed. So the issues have led, let me just read this out, the issues have led Kojima and much of his team to be reduced to contractors rather than full-time employees. And the source of this information, who remained anonymous and wouldn't say who he was for fear of being fired, explained that once the Phantom Pain project is finished, the studio will likely disband. So they're all going to piss off and go and do their own thing. I don't know what this means for future Metal Gear games, if they're going to cease or if...
Well, it has been alluded to that this is the final.
Yeah, well, but the thing is, it was also said that Metal Gear Solid 4 was going to be the last Metal Gear game, and I believed it when then they brought out Rising, but Metal Gear Solid 5 is coming out, so that's not true. There was a statement, this is kind of a little bit more detail, from Konami, and it states as follows: as we have already announced, we are shifting our production structure to a headquarters-controlled system in order to establish a steadfast operating base capable of responding to the rapid market changes that surround our digital entertainment business. Konami Digital Entertainment, including Mr. Kojima, will continue to develop and support Metal Gear products. Please look forward to future announcements. Now that, to me, it sounds like they're saying, yeah, we're still doing Metal Gear Solid 5. But no promises beyond that. It's very select in what they've said. It could be the fact that, once Metal Gear Solid 5 is done, that they're going to split their separate ways. A little bit of research has revealed that Kojima, Hideo, has been removed as, can't remember exactly what position he held, whether it was like a chief executive or whatever, but he's been removed from the website, the Konami website. There's been a lot of changes on the website, which make me think that it's true, but we all know that Hideo Kojima is a bit of a prankster, and he likes
and a weirdo. Yeah,
he's a weird guy. So this is very elaborate, and I don't know. I can't imagine this doing anything but hurting his image. So I kind of believe that this might be true.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't think it's going to make much difference to us at the moment. Definitely not for Metal Gear Solid 5, because there will be contracts in place that'll keep that running smoothly.
Oh, yes. And if all else fails, he can just start up his own new company, and he can have Metal Gear LA and have Solid Snake Plissken.
And the sequel, Metal Gear New York.
Yes. Kurt Russell can do the voiceover.
Yeah. That's it for that. Red, give us a news item.
Via a 2012 Kickstarter campaign by Stainless Games, who originally were seeking $400,000 American dollars, they have raised $625,000, and we now have a full Steam release on April 24 of Carmageddon Reincarnation. And I don't know about you, but I remember being like a 10-year-old kid playing the original Carmageddon on like Windows 3.1, and it was the fucking bomb.
Yes.
Just running people over.
Cows.
Oh, the cows.
Yeah, people and cows before they put the full ban on it and you had to run over aliens, everything. Nah, fuck that. I had the original one.
Yeah, my original one too.
Yeah, so it's going to boast a 16-chapter career mode with over 50 events, multiplayer via LAN and online for 8 players, 6 event types, 24 vehicles, 9 open world maps, and 36 race routes. So, for that, I did state April 24. There we go, people. Get amongst it.
Nice.
They reckon it's on Steam now for $30 American for early access, so what we're probably going to be looking at a $40, $50 game. I don't know. I'm not much of a Steam head, so the speculation is all up to you.
But did you have the Where's Ed version?
Nope.
Remember that? So. Or Whereas, or whatever it was back in the day, where it was like the underground black market for video games, where they would just copy the discs and stuff onto CDs, and I don't know how they got distributed. But no, you know what I'm talking about?
No, I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't
have the crack for it.
Yeah, and I had the crack and all that sort of stuff. Anyway.
Dad got it for me.
Yeah,
no.
It's like you were buying drugs. You got the crack.
Yes, that's it. All right, Sean, give us another one.
Drive Club Evolution Studios has been hit with layoffs. It's about time.
People get sad.
They're doing restructuring at the moment so that they can focus on the important launch of the PS Plus edition.
They're still working on it.
Yep, still working on it.
Isn't it the same as the disc version, just less?
Yeah.
Just get the disc version, highlight half of it, and press delete.
Put big fucking padlocks on the rest. Yeah.
Surely it's easy as that, isn't it?
All they should do is drop it, put it on one of these. Don't even worry about the PS Plus version now. Just drop the price of it to $20.
Yeah.
And just let us all have it. It's gone. This game is gone now. It's got Project Cars coming out soon. I'm almost betting on a GT7 by the end of the year.
Yeah.
Let it go. Just let it go and get it out there. And
what are you from Disney?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Drop the price and forget about giving it for free. It doesn't work. Just give us the full version for $20 and we'll be happy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, sweet as. Is that back to me again?
Just give me 1 second, because I've got this fucking cricket in my house.
I can hear it.
You can hear it?
Yes.
He stops.
It's
I've
like
been muting the microphone and belting the wall because I think it's sitting behind the air conditioner.
Go and interview him and see what video games he likes. Jesus, that's getting louder.
Just turn the fucking air conditioner on to full heat and cook the can.
Oh, wait a second. Here we go. Give me a sec.
Hey, he's gonna cook him.
No, he's still going.
That's a killer cricket.
Fucking. What's this?
It's almost as good as my next door neighbour's dog. Oh, what's that? Spray paint.
Yeah.
He's just gonna write "fuck off" underneath the air conditioner.
Yeah, I think I got him.
I think you did.
Right.
It's the Aussie game, isn't it?
It's just as annoying as Don Bradman.
Hey.
Do you remember that ad where it was it just had it was a guy sitting on the couch and someone said, "What are you doing?" And he goes, "Oh, I'm just watching the cricket on the TV." And then it panned across to the telly and there was an actual cricket sitting on the TV.
Yes.
I think it was an ad for Foxtel or something like that. Anyway, all right, we'll get across to the next news item, which is donate blood, get a copy of Bloodborne.
Oh fuck! Sign me up.
Unfortunately,
It's in Australia.
it's not in Australia. It's Sony Denmark. They're teaming up with Danish blood donation organisation called Give Blood, and what they're doing is just a drive to get blood donations in exchange for free copies of Bloodborne on PlayStation 4.
Oh, sorry, I just went off on a tangent there. I think that's a really cool thing. But I went back to Sean's Rory McIlroy and the Dutch blood gathering service, Red Cross. Sorry.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
That's
So-
you when you're angry.
The donators...
Red Cross.
The donators can actually choose between Bloodborne and other undisclosed PlayStation 4 games. So I think there's going to be a few other games, maybe about 3 or 4 different choices, but Bloodborne will obviously be the driving force, being the new release and having blood in the title. And the donators are also going to be entered into a Win a PlayStation 4 console competition. I mean, although there's not much that we can do, it is in Denmark, but I just thought it was a funny piece of news and had to share it.
They had this at QuakeCon last year. Was it QuakeCon or one of them? I think it was QuakeCon last year with Bethesda. They gave away copies of The Evil Within, and the cooler packs looked like packs of blood.
Yes.
And if you donated blood there, they gave you like this cooler pack that looked like a pack of blood, and it had The Evil Within on it. And I think you got a copy as well. So
Yeah. Would you, Sean?
yeah.
Yeah, I would. Red, would you give blood?
I'd give blood for the fucking cookie they give you, man. It's just unfortunate I'm not able to give it. Apparently no one wants any side effects of a sour prick. I almost said C word. Yeah. Some side effects may cause nausea, 16 hours sleeping and 14 hours of gaming.
Apparently they take photos of the person that's donated and let the people pick, and yours would just be left in the bag. I don't want that bloke's blood inside me.
So I used to say mugshot at sperm bank.
No, they've got your picture up in the sperm bank saying wanted.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like, why would you go to a sperm bank? Just get me to come round, the process will be much quicker.
No, they want you to go. You're wanted because you're the biggest wanker they know.
Oh, wow. I thought you were going to go with the recessive gene of being a redhead, and I was going to feel special there for a minute. Now I just feel like a wanker. Again.
He got sacked from the sperm bank for drinking the profits.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Nothing.
Yeah.
God's got nothing.
He was using the frozen ones as ice cubes.
Oh dear. we've got to hurry up. We're running late for poor old Nico. He's waiting. Let's go. Who's got next?
Respawn founder and CEO Vince Zampella has come out and confirmed via IGN that Titanfall 2 will be multi-platform. Confirmed, people. That's right. We're going to get to play it finally on our PlayStations. So I'm pretty keen.
U?
Hey?
What about the Wii U?
Oh, seriously?
Okay. Yes.
No. No, and there's
maybe
also...
on the new console in 2016 when it comes out.
Yeah, and there's also speculation. Now we've confirmed something. They've got to give you more speculation. It might contain a single player mode. A single player mode is also. As a Titanfall player, would you have appreciated a Titanfall campaign of X amount of levels, 8 to 12 levels, where you actually just took on waves like you do in Call of Duty?
Abso-freaking-lutely.
Yeah.
I would love a single-player Titanfall campaign.
Like a mech warrior.
Fuck yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, that would be cool, man.
Never trust
I would love some nice slow-paced levels as well as some fast-paced ones, you know, like Call of Duty does, where they have the sniper levels. A nice slow-paced one where it was a massive open world.
Yeah, that's good.
Like a Battlefield map. What are you laughing at?
All I'm thinking of is cross the road, Mitchell, and you're standing there with a gun, and then you just get your Titan just grabs a hold of the cars and starts throwing them out of the way and blocking the street so you can just stroll across the road.
Oh, you're an idiot. But yeah, like a real slow-paced one where you could use, you know, good tactics, like with the good old Mech Warrior games back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be happy with that. If it come across to the PlayStation, they had a single player on Titanfall 2, that'd be sick.
Well, if they keep the same bot structure versus pilot with Titanfalls on the bigger maps, which you like and you're accustomed to, you can count me in.
Yeah, tops. All right, cool. What else? Sean, have you got stuff?
Yeah, I'll just go on to the last one quickly, and how nice the gaming community is, and modders in particular for Skyrim. There was a story that was recently posted on Reddit where one of the users, Lestrogu, was talking about his brother who'd recently passed away, and after having all this trouble of getting into his Xbox because they couldn't find the password, they finally get in. His brother had Skyrim in at the time, and so he just go into the game and sit inside his brother's saved game, basically turn it on, not move around or anything like that there, just sit there and have a look at the place where his brother basically last finished playing the game, and when he passed away, then it was the last time he'd played a game, this is what he was looking at, and that. So just as a bit of kind of reflection, this guy, he'd go in and sit there and just have a look around Skyrim, and so some modders have actually gone in now and got the exact coordinates from where his brother's player, Bear, I think his player's name was, where he finished up playing the game, and some modders have gone in and actually put in a little shrine. You can download the mod now, and you can find this area in Skyrim where there's now a memorial to this bloke, Lestrogo's brother Taylor, and they've also added a little button as well, so that when you find the area and you go up to it, you can pay your respects at it. So
I shouldn't laugh, but is that like press X to pay your respects?
Yeah,
I'm fucking choking up, and you're. I'm the kind of guy that has at a funeral. Can't understand.
No, it just sounds like a piss take. Like the press X bit. Sorry, I don't mean to take away from the other bit. It is lovely.
Yeah, but that's what it is. Yeah. So
that's maybe like it's a joke.
Yeah,
I mean,
but the shrine comes with an interaction that allows players to pay respects.
That's good. It is. It's good that people are making this sort of thing. They probably didn't even know this bloke.
No.
It's just a story that's gone around. That's really cool. But yeah, I can't help but laugh at that. Press X to pay respects.
Yeah. This comes on the back of them still trying to work out at the moment as well, with the Robin Williams thing as well. So due to come into World of Warcraft soon.
But yeah,
yeah.
Battlefield Hardline apparently has a piss take on that press X to pay respects thing as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was blown out of proportion, wasn't it?
Mm.
But anyway. All right, is that all of our news? Have we covered everything that we said we would?
Yeah, I think so.
I think we have. All right, cool. Well, without further ado, let's get into the rapid fire quiz. How about that?
Yeah.
All right. Well, first of all, before we can get into the rapid fire quiz, we're going to need to get our third contestant online. Is calling.
He's gone to mashed potatoes.
Well, if you understand that one, you're a long-time listener. A long time ago. I think we got him. Nico, you there?
Oh, sorry, guys. Just finishing up a game of bowling. Yep, I'm ready. Let's go.
My fingers are all warmed up.
Oh, I love you, Nico. I love you, man.
How are we all?
Fantastic. How are you, man?
I am brilliant.
Sorry for making you wait.
No, that's okay. It's worth it.
15, 20 minutes late. Oh,
We were arguing over Nintendo, and then Luke made a joke about a dead person.
Did not.
Ooh.
I didn't make a joke about a dead person. I laughed at the dead person's shrine.
Oh, that's all right then. Don't worry about it.
There we go. Spit on the graves after the podcast. You coming?
Let's move along.
Yeah, I agree. Let's move on from that. All right, you all know the rules. You've all had a
you
go.
got somewhere to be, do you, Nick? Or sorry. But...
Oh dear. All right. Well, first of all, we all know the rules. Okay, so it's going to be really fast. You're going to have to give me the answers, but you got to buzz in first. What are your buzzers?
Red.
Dong.
Yetis.
Very good. Red
dong.
Red Yeti dong.
Ooh.
Wow.
All right. Now, look, can we please not have a draw, a tie? Because I haven't got any tiebreaker questions. I just realised I'm not very. Well, if you listen to us in the past, you realise I'm not very good with tiebreakers anyway. All right. So, are we ready to go? You don't need to warm up or anything.
Nah.
Me, red. Yeah, I'm good.
Dong, 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 dong.
You love dong.
Not as much as your missus.
Man, Wars is on.
That's a good thing, isn't it? All right. Well, let's get ready. We'll kick off the timer. Not that there's a time limit. All right. Let's go. Question number 1. What colour is Sonic the Hedgehog's ship?
Yetis. Red.
Oh, Yetis. Nick.
Red.
Red is correct.
And white.
Quick, what is the name of Super Mario's brother?
Dong.
Red.
Dong. Sean, come in first.
Luigi.
Luigi is correct. Question number 3. What does IGN stand for?
Yetis.
Dong.
Dong.
Oh, Nick.
Internet Gamer News.
No!
That's incorrect.
No.
Question number 4. In GTA 5, what is Trevor's last name?
Dong.
Sean.
Phillips.
That is correct. Question number 5. What is the name of the expansion for Diablo 3?
Dong.
Yetis.
Sean.
Reaper of Souls.
Question number 6. What is the colour of Raphael's bandana in the Teenage
Red.
Mutant Ninja
Dong.
Red.
Red!
Red, correct. Question number 7. What is the name of the protagonist in The Order 1886?
Dong.
Sean.
Nose.
Galahad.
Correct. Question number 8. What year did the Aussie Gamers commence?
Yetis.
Dong.
Oh, Nick.
2012.
Correct. Question
March
number
25th.
Oh, bonus points. Question number 9. Who is Kyle Crane?
Red!
Yeti.
Oh, I know this!
Red.
Fucking Dying Light protagonist.
That's exactly what the answer here is. Question number 10. Which Bioshock game took place in Rapture?
Dong.
Red!
Oh, I think it was Sean.
That's the first one.
Correct. And that's the end.
Damn it.
Those questions were much easier than they have been in the past, weren't they?
Not Master Chief.
No.
Hey, you got your bonus points for knowing the actual date.
Yeah.
Dude, how do you know that?
Because I'm just a legend. Come on.
Well-
Silly question.
Well, I'm not going to dispute that. That's
No, well, there's the 3-year anniversary coming up, mate, and that's the first day of my holidays.
And it's the day that Bloodborne comes out.
That's correct.
That's exactly right.
Wow, very
It's a
good.
triple win, mate.
Good stuff. I appreciate you knowing that. That's awesome. All right, well, let's go through the scores. Rounding up the rear, like he loves to do on a daily basis, except for when he plays video games, is Red on 2 points.
One for each head, Kaz.
And coming in a strong second place with 3 points
Ooh.
is our special guest, Nico.
Oh, second.
Second and first place is me. I win. No, believe it or not, it is Sean. Congratulations for
Thank you.
he's taken out rapid fire quiz number 4, I think it is.
There's no wrong answer.
Yeah, there was.
IGN, fuck nut.
Nick,
Is it International Gaming Network?
Network, yeah.
That'll do.
no, it's not.
Internet Gaming Network.
Nope.
International
Red?
Gaming.
Hang on.
Red, what do you think it is?
International Gaming Network.
Nah. You're all wrong. Oh, Nick, did you actually look it up or did you just hit your keyboard?
Imagine Games Network.
Imagine Games Network.
What a fucking... That's bullshit. It's like IMDb's Imagine Movies database.
I was surprised. I had to look it up. I didn't know what it was. What?
You're a cheeky quizmaster.
Well, I like the word master. What can I say?
True.
All right. Well, that's it for the rapid fire quiz. Congratulations, Sean.
Did we miss any?
No,
questions?
that was it.
No?
Nick said red. They're red and white, but I gave you the point anyway. Then there was the brother of Super Mario, which is Luigi. The IGN, GTA. Trevor's last name is Phillips. Expansion for Diablo 3, Reaper of Souls. Color of Raphael's bandana is red. The protagonist in the order was Galahad, or Grayson would have been an answer as well. Because Galahad is the name given to him from the Knights of the Round Table.
Yep.
Grayson is his real name. 2012, March 25th was correct for the Aussie Gamers commencement date. Kyle Crane is the main character from Dying Light. And Bioshock, the game that took place in Rapture, was Bioshock 1 and 2. I gave you the point anyway because it was still correct. So that was it. Wonderful. That was fun and exciting as usual. And we'll move on to What's That Sound?
I think it's time we stop, children. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going down.
All right, Nico, you're going to try and redeem yourself with this one?
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
Let's
Well, last week pounded me. I still don't know what the sound is.
All right, last week's sound was the game over sound from Tetris.
And that annoyed me so much because I would have heard that a million times.
I know, when I told you that, you blew up in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I would have heard that a million times, and you still...
Yeah, we knew it was someone dying.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you did. You got that right. Someone said it was like Goat Simulator or something.
That sounds like
There
Yeah.
was a lot of Commander Keen guesses out there.
Yeah, we did get that guessing. I wonder if we got here. We had so nobody's got it correct so far from the page, and we've had suggestions of Qbert and Commander Keen, both incorrect. I didn't realise this one would be that hard.
You want to know what I thought it was initially?
What do you think?
The original Castlevania.
Oh, you know what? That has been one of my ideas before.
Yeah, I looked it up, and it was like the same noise, but the opposite. Instead of going do-do-do-do-do, it was like do-do-do-do-do-do. Fucking close.
Right, I won't use that one ever again then. All right, well, this week, now I've used a sound from this game before, so there's a little bit of a tip for you, but nobody got it right that time. So
Tetris.
He's a winner! Winner, chicken dinner! Alright, well let's, I want you guys to do your best with this one. And have a listen.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
Red! Red!
Yetis!
Nico!
Yeah,
no, Red,
he's
you cried out loud. What is it? Yay! See, the first time I played the intro song to that, nobody got it.
Oh, no, because you only start listening when you chuck your $2 in.
No, but that intro just repeats over and over and over until you put your $2 in.
It's probably one of those things that you've probably heard subconsciously a million times while waiting at the cinema.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. Oh, well. Red.
Or at the bowling alley.
That's it, mate. That game, but 40 laps of an oval-shaped track.
Yeah,
best game
your
ever.
arms, eh?
Yep.
Red, you stole Nico's go.
It's okay.
It's a shame.
He was quick.
Right.
He's the
lost.
man tonight.
You've lost twice tonight, Nick.
I'll win every day, mate.
I think that's a.
How about we give Nico some of the old ones and see how good he is? You want to do that? You up for it, Nico?
Yeah, come on.
All right, let's try. How far back can we go? Let's see if you get this one.
Okay.
The right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world. So wake up.
Do you know that one?
I do.
Ooh!
Half-Life 2. Is it 2?
Oh, yes! Well done. Yeah, G-Man from Half-Life 2. Good stuff.
He's a creepy dude.
I so Googled that back in the day when I was listening to the podcast.
Shh.
What else can we do? What about this one? I haven't listened to this one. Actually, I don't think this one was that long ago.
Far Cry.
No.
No? Oh.
Sounds like the death music from Far Cry, but
It does. It really does. Is it a new game? Like newish, not old school?
It's old. Not like retro or anything, but
Nah, you got me. It's all over.
that's the sound when you die in Uncharted.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
What about
that's that Halo game, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
You've been saying that. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's got 3-player co-op.
All right, let's see if we can get this one.
We'll go another one.
This isn't too old either.
At least there's a silver lining. We didn't completely fuck it up. Get up, boy. I recognize those eyes anywhere.
Now, this one was hard when I played it to you guys because the game wasn't released yet.
Yeah, but I got it right. Remember?
No? What did
That's
you?
my boy Pagan Min.
It is. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Why did you... how did
I
you get
remember
it?
I'd said it to you in the chat. I said I know what it is, yeah.
Oh, right. I don't remember that.
Yeah, it's only because I just started the game.
What
like that
about the world around us? Here's some older ones. What about this one?
That's like system start for something, isn't it?
No, not System Start.
Game start.
Yeah.
Not, oh, was it PS2? It was on the PS2?
I'm sure it was on the PS2 at one stage.
Whoa. I know it, man. It's in my brain somewhere. Nah. I got nothing.
Ubisoft intro.
Oh.
Here's the
Yeah, I've heard it a million times. That's why.
the sound from this week. Here's the older one that I did that nobody got.
Is it Bubsy or something?
I just told you what it was, and you still haven't got it right.
What?
I just said the sound from this week. This is the one that I played. You know how I said that I've played the sound from that game before? Nobody got it right? Yeah.
Yep.
That's that one.
Mm-hmm.
What about this one?
It was Bravo Team's helicopter. Nobody was in it. But strangely, most of the equipment was still there. However, we soon discovered why.
Sounds like Keeper.
Team's helicopter.
Bravo Team.
That's... I should know this.
You would.
Is that old? Old?
It's very old.
Yeah. Resident Evil?
Yes. Well done. Well done. All
And that'd
right.
be on your brain too, because you've been playing them.
Yeah. Well, that's old. I used that ages ago. So, but anyway. All right. Well, I guess we'll finish that there. If anyone thinks they know what this week's sound was, then send us a message to the Facebook page telling us what your answer is, and if you're correct, and you'll go into the draw to win a free game, and we'll send that across to you if you're the winner. All right, that's it, Sean. Take it away.
Oh, yes. Now that we're at the end of this week's show, please take the time to like us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/AussieGamers2012. 2012 being the year we started on what date, Nico?
25th of March.
Ah, very good. He gets another bonus point and still doesn't beat me. If you tweet your life away on a daily basis, follow at AussieGamers12, where you can get all of our updates from there. Aussie Gamers TV at twitch.tv is where you can see us doing all our live streams. AussieGamersExpress.blogspot.com.au. That's AussieGamerSexpress.blogspot.com.au for all of our latest reviews. Search Aussie Gamers Express on YouTube, in Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, and iTunes, and you will find the podcast. And on YouTube, you'll find all of our videos and all the cool stuff. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, tell your mum, tell your sister, tell your cousins, tell your dog, tell anyone that wants to listen.
I've only got to roll over to do that.
Yeah, you can tell them all in one go. If you want to send a snail mail, P.O Box 130, Cranebrook, New South Wales 2749. I think that's everything.
I think so. Good job.
Yeah.
Nico, I got one last one for you.
Yeah, mate. Mega Man 3, NES.
Yeah, that was yours, wasn't it? Didn't you?
Oh, yeah, man.
Nice.
I love that sound.
All right. Well,
Can I close out the show with my number 69 bingo call? Number 69! Number 69. Dinner for two with a hairy view. 69.
You know, there's 70 ways to keep a woman happy. One's to take a shop and the rest is 69.
Well, prostitutes can't do 70 because once they hit 69, they've got to turn around and go back.
Keeps getting better.
Yes. Am I the only person who adjusts their purchases so that the cashier says that will be 69, please?
You did promise it at the start of the show.
Yeah.
We're only following through on a promise.
the smutty joke.
What do you call 6.9? A good 69 interrupted by a period.
Yeah.
You know what that joke was?
Oh, shit.
A strike.
It's got these bowling sound effects.
I'll bring my own.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, that's funny.
I asked a girl the other day for a 68. She said a 68. I said, yes, you give me a blowjob and I'll owe you one.
Zing.
I don't even bother butting in because I know you've got enough to keep us going.
We'll have to save this one for later, but the sexual position, formerly known as the 69, is now called the 96 due to inflation and the cost of eating out going up.
96. Wow. I remember when I was only a kid, I probably was only about 10. I saw my auntie had a key ring and it said "Wine me, dine me, 69 me," and I never knew what it meant. And I can't even remember what her explanation was. I think it was something along the lines of, "Yeah, it's like a dessert."
Oh, man.
Right, she was dessert too.
Num 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 num.
All right, that'll do. I think. Let's bring this show home. I've been LewkOne.
I've been Thorncliff.
I've been Nikos.
Great.
Last one. I've got 69 problems. My girlfriend's a midget.
Press X, I respect.